Hello and welcome to Jessika Olivia Makes, a podcast with me, Jessika, about my textile crafts and life on Gotland. You can find me on Instagram as Jessikaolivia skapar and on Ravelry as Jessikaolivia. In today's episode, I'm gonna talk mainly about knitting. It has been like 1.5 months since I recorded last time, and it have happened a lot since then. But not so much crafting wise, because I have been away a lot from home. I have been away for business trips with my job 2 times, and I also been away for other things. It have not been so much time for crafting, but I'm gonna show you a lot of projects that I'm working on right now, even if I don't have so much finished yet. I'm sitting in one finished project, and this is my Wayfarer Raglan. This is a basic Raglan sweater designed in Nutiden yarn from Hönerock and Air, and the design is made by Ulven. So this is like a basic Raglan, but it's the perfect basic sweater in my opinion. So I have knitted it in 2 strands of Nutiden in this beautiful colorway that is called Hoelgaard. And it's like the perfect olivey green color, I guess. I like this sweater a lot, and I'm gonna wear it a ton this winter season, I guess. So this is what I'm wearing. I also went to the hairdresser, so that's why I have pretty short hair nowadays. I lost like 20 centimeters of hair, and it feels very nice to have a little bit more autumnally haircut. I have also finished a little hat. So in one of the events that I went with my job, I needed a little small project that I could work on the event. So this is a hat that is designed for Järbo garn, and the designer is Stine Hoelgaard. And if you know, the Oslo hat is pretty similar construction, that is all knit in stockinette, and you made this double folded brim. You knit together, and then you fold it, and then you knit the top of the hat. So you get like 3 layers that covers your ears. And this is knitted in a Swedish wool yarn, 3-ply. The pattern recommends a 4-ply yarn, but I got gauge with a 3-ply. And it's a new colorway that is like the Dalahäst red color, and it's very nice. Maybe you can say it's like a lingonberry, no, a little bit more brighter than lingonberry, but it's very, very nice color, I guess, and I think it suits me pretty well as well. And the pattern says that you need 200 grams of 4-ply yarn, but I only used 100 gram 3-ply yarn. So this is a pretty quick project, but it will be perfect for winter. Another big project that I'm working on right now is this jacket. So this is a knitted jacket, and this is sponsored content from Svarta Fåret yarn, a Swedish yarn company that released a new collection of patterns and yarns. So I chose this pattern, and I got yarn for it to knit it. So this is sponsored by Svarta Fåret garn. The pattern calls for a wool or superwash wool yarn, like a DK, 200 meters in 100 grams, and this is 50 gram balls. And it's called Ulrika, Svarta Fåret Ulrika, and I'm knitting it in 3 colorways. So this is one colorway, and here you can see the other colorways. So the whole jacket is knitted in pieces and then sewn together. So I can show you, this is a pile of knitted pieces. So we have 2 pieces of sleeves. So this is how the sleeve look like, with the raglan decreases, and this is the bind off. And in the middle you make like a slip stitch, like this. So you can later on crochet in between these slip stitches to make like a vertical braid. The colorway is this terracotta color, a mustardy yellow and a pale almond. So we have 2 sleeves and we have 1 front piece. This is the left front piece. It's knitted in intarsia. So this is how the back looks like. It's the front. And you make these horizontal lines and then gonna be these vertical lines as well in this terracotta color. And this is the back side. So this is the back. And here's for the raglan. Yeah, this is how it looks like. So it will be like a gingham kind of a pattern, and it's pretty dense because it's like a garter stitch on 6mm needles. It's 2 strands together, 6mm needles. So this jacket will be pretty heavy to wear. And this a pile of the knit pieces. I need to knit 1 more front panel for the right side, stitch them together, make all the details, the color, the like I-cord bind off for all the edges, and then we have the coziest autumn jacket you could ever wear. I have another sweater that I'm working on, and this is the Helios sweater by Ulven in this beautiful Wooldreamers Mota yarn, in this very nice shade of brown. So I'm working on the body, working round in the body, and then sleeves and color and everything. So I'm almost half finished with this, and I would love to wear this season as well. So just a quick update showing you how this looks like, and hopefully it will be much more progress on this next time. I have also started a new project. So since last year I have seen this Christmas sweater with like hearts, like those paper braidy hearts that you can make. And this is a design by Fåret, Agnes Brandels for Fåret, and it's knitted up in this Ulrika yarn. Oh, I didn't say that the jacket is called Thistle Thorn jacket, and this is called Vällingby sweater. So this is just a double folded cuff, and then I'm gonna start with color work. So the color work will be with this natural white, and these two together will be a lovely Christmas sweater. And it will not be super Christmassy, but it will be like the Christmas feeling. But I think I can wear it the whole December and maybe in January as well. So I'm looking forward to continue with this, so I can make a beautiful yoke with these hearts. Another project that I'm working on is a cardigan. This is the Curly Cardigan by Irene Lin, and this is the back of the cardigan. You start up here, and then you increase like a triangle. Then you pick up for the shoulders. I needed one shoulder and working on the other one. Then you put them together, and this will be with the sleeve opening, and the whole cardigan is knitted in like back and forth. It's a very nice yarn that I'm working in, and this is the Svensk Ull 4-ply by Järbo. So this is a Swedish wool yarn in a pretty natural shade. This is called the Wasa Crisp. So it's like a natural beige one, and it's pretty chunky, 5.5 millimeter needles. So it's gonna be a chunky, nice cardigan for winter and fall. And all the designs and names and yarns is in the description box. So if you don't hear me, you will have all the information there. The last project that I'm working on right now is a little hat, like a baby hat. So for now it's just some pieces like this, but it's gonna be a pretty nice hat with like the ear flaps. So I have been starting on knitted 2 ear flaps. So this is 1 and 2. And then it's gonna be like a little cap thing I'm working on right now. It's gonna be like 2 hats in one. So it have like an inside and an outside, like 2 layers. So this first layer I'm working in this superwash wool yarn, like a deep chocolatey color. That is a yarn called Astrid from Järbo Garn, and the inside, or the fluffy, is gonna be this yarn. So in the pattern it says to work without like a blow yarn, but I didn't have that at home, so I have this boucle yarn instead. So this is a discontinued yarn that is curly. It's like a discontinued yarn from Järbo. And this is a boucle yarn with 77% wool, 13% mohair and 10% premium acrylic. So these two I think gonna be a pretty cozy hat for a child. This is also sponsored by Järbo Garn, like a Swedish yarn company that have come out with new yarn bases and new patterns. So this is sponsored, so I got to choose one of their new designs and yarn for that design. So this is like a yoke sweater. It's like a yoke with a flower motif and some bubbles, and I think that's gonna be super fun to knit. They have some new yarn bases, and I'm going to try these new yarns. And this is 100% alpaca wool. It have 100 meters per 50 gram, and this is the colorways I'm gonna use. So the base is gonna be this beige, and the contrast color is gonna be this brown chocolatey color. So I think that's gonna be a very nice combination that goes with a lot of things in my wardrobe. So soon I'm gonna start with this sweater. I'm gonna start another sweater that is inspired by Pippi Longstocking, the sweater that she's using in the movies, but like a modern version. So I'm gonna knit it in this with this base, like a beige sand tone. There's also the Ulrika natur that I'm working the Christmas sweater in. And then it's gonna have some stripes. I'm gonna use this rust one and this mustardy yellow one for the stripes. So it's gonna be like a Pippi Longstocking sweater in the modern design. The last thing I'm thinking about is a Christmas slipover, and we have this brilliant idea of a hönsestrick vest that is called Julvästen. It's a pattern by Kristina Vennische, and it's in both you can find it both in Swedish and in English. It's a slipover with strander color work with like different patterns that you can choose and design your own slipover with the Christmas theme. So I have a lot of 2-ply yarns in my stash that I'm gonna work on. So maybe later in November I'm gonna start with that, and yeah, it's gonna be fun thing to do, and maybe I can wear it for Christmas. A lot of things is happening in the garden right now. Now it's in the beginning of October, and we have had a few nights below 0 degrees. So the leaves are turning in different colors, and it's a lot to do for winter in the garden. We have a lot of apples this year, so we make apple juice, apple pies, and a lot of apple things to store for the winter. We also gonna harvest some walnuts, seeds for next year, some pumpkins. I have some pumpkins here, I can show you. This is some pumpkins that I ground for decoration. Yes, it's happening a lot in the garden, and we are preparing it for winter. Last weekend I digged up all the dahlias so I can store the dahlia bulbs for next season. Yes, I think that was everything for today. A little quick update what's happening in my crafty life. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are enjoying autumn as much as I do. Have a lovely day wherever you are. Bye bye, see you soon.